With Reec, my brother Reec. Reec. The homie Reec, you already know, man. It's Taylor Gang, I die.
Who you with?
Reec.
Yeah. Who you with?
Shout out my brother, DJ AK, for hooking up that intro. I appreciate you, homie, man. You know what it is. We back at it Tuesday. Feeling good. We thought it was Monday. We thought it was Monday, but that's what happened when you really doing business. Well, I thought it was Wednesday. I'm already to the weekend. This young lady right here to the left of me, to right of y'all, she thought it was Monday. We're going to find out why, because, you know, business people always on Monday time. So we about to get to know her very, very shortly. First, let me give a shout out to everybody tuned in. Thank you guys for tapping in with us. Shout out to everybody on the radio side and those tapped in with us streaming live on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and all of those condos. We appreciate y'all. Without further ado, let's get this lady her warmest welcome. Miss Classy is in the building. What's up?
Hey y'all, what's up? What's up?
I'm feeling great. You are a celebrity. Let me get this right. Celebrity financial credit coach. They don't just get those titles out. You got to earn those stripes. You know what I mean? She's doing her thing. So let's talk a little bit about, like, how did you get into this field? You strike me as one of those people that was selling candy in school. You were just trying to come up, wasn't you? You was doing everything.
Not
You
at
was
all.
getting to the money?
No.
What happened? So talk to me about.
I got scammed.
Really?
I got scammed.
And that's what put you.
That's what put me on.
Wow.
I'm the type of person, once I make up my mind that I want to do something, it's a wrap.
That's
Nothing's
it.
going
It's
to
over
stop
with.
me.
Okay.
So I was fresh out the military, moved from Cali here to Atlanta, and I said, okay, I want to be a homeowner by the time I'm 27.
Okay.
Found a dude here in Atlanta, say that he was doing credit, paid him, nothing ever happened. He
disappeared.
ghosted me.
I know who you're talking about. No, I'm just playing.
So I just started researching, Googling YouTube University, trial and error.
Yeah.
I repaired my own credit, ended
Wow.
up getting the house I wanted. Then I started doing friends and family, and it was hush hush. And
Yeah.
my mom was like, baby, you'll make so much more money if you do it the real way. Just do it legal.
Wow.
I launched my company, and it's been a blessing ever since.
So you're a credit consultant. That's how you
Credit
stay legal.
consultant.
Take the high bell for her being legal. So she will consult you to your 800.
Yes, yes, the legal way.
So tell me about this. So you are able to be your own success story. You have a goal you wanted to get to, which is, I want that house. Let me turn this mic, because I want to make sure they catch every word of this. You want this house by a certain age. You're a woman that's going to go get it. Shout out to Black Girl Magic. All right. You said, I'm going to fix my own credit because this dude took my money. Basically, he didn't do what he was supposed to do. There's so many people out here listening probably right now that's been going through that same situation. So you're able to do your own thing. You get on YouTube, you find this, you trial and error. Do you mind telling where you took your personal situation from?
Honestly, it wasn't just one place. My personal situation was from, look at what they don't tell you, not what they do tell you.
Okay.
So everything that they've told me, I did, and it just wasn't working. So then I said, okay, I found out that there's a loophole for everything.
Okay,
In
yeah.
order to find a loophole, you got to know the law.
Right.
That is the secret to wealth. When you know the law,
Yeah.
then you know how to remove everything from your credit. So I educated me on the laws. There are so many laws out here
Yeah.
to protect us that we have absolutely no idea about, and they're not going to tell us.
Yeah.
So that's what I would advise them. Know the laws. Knowledge is power.
I'm gonna advise them to go get you. I'm not gonna advise them to do nothing. Just go get you. That's what we're gonna get Miss Classy. You know what I mean? So you're able to help your friends and family. How's that feeling that you are the go-to person within the
Oh
family?
my
And you're
God.
changing the narrative of your family's
Oh my
wealth.
God. Listen, it warms my heart. Like, I'm getting goosebumps.
I see.
I'm getting goosebumps.
I like it.
Yo, so my family's originally from Jamaica. So coming from Jamaica here to the States, not knowing anything about this government, the economy, we didn't know anything about government assistance, food stamps. Like, we had to work and get it out the mud.
Right.
And to be able to see that they are now able to live out their dreams.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot, and I've had my moments where I cry and I'm like, Lord, why me? Then I really, dry my eyes and like, why not me? Generational wealth. When I'm dead and gone, no one's gonna talk about, oh, she had this many rooms in her house,
Right.
or she got this car and this much money in her bank account. No one's gonna talk about that at my funeral.
Right.
What they're gonna talk about is how I impacted their life.
Yeah.
So for me, it's all about generational wealth. That's my legacy. Is to help as many people as possible, and it's a blessing, and I'm just getting started.
That's what's up. Let me hit the high bell for that. I like that. That right there just made me want to just keep talking. Let's do it. So you're able to help your family, take them from you're able to use a code that was really here for people to succeed that not many people know about. So it's not a cheat code. It is the code. It's how we should be working.
Right.
But society has made it so I'm not going to tell you about it because they don't teach us this in school.
They don't. And then they don't teach it in school, and within the Black household, we don't talk about it either.
We don't.
So it's kind of like we're going out into the world unprepared. We got to learn as we go.
Yeah.
And it's putting us behind the curve.
Right. So how was this for you being that financial quote-unquote guru for your family to be able to come and say, hey, I just learned this, let me tell you about this? Or was it just like, did you have to talk people into... Nah, they saw the proof in the pudding.
My family, I'm so blessed, yo. Like, my family is my tribe.
Yeah.
Anything I want to do, they support me.
That's beautiful.
This isn't my first company. I've always had that entrepreneur spirit, and I've had successful businesses. Whatever I do, they support me. I can call up my sister right now and say, hey, I decided I want to start selling cookies. She gonna say, all right, what kind of cookies you want? You need help?
Right.
So whatever it is, and then remember, I fixed my own credit.
Yeah.
So they saw it. They went through the
yeah.
process with me. My mother came up here to Atlanta and helped me move from my apartment to my house.
Wow.
So they know I did it, and I did it on my own. So the proof is in the pudding.
That's what's up. I know moms was happy. I know she was.
She cried.
Wow.
She cried. Oh, my baby girl. She cried.
I love it. I love to hear that. Shout out to the moms and then dads out there that, just love to push. You know what I mean? So
Shout out to my mommy. Today is her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday,
mommy.
That's what's up. All right, leave it up. We're going to get it going. All right, so coming from behind the scenes, because you just said that you've been doing this, you helped your family, and then you started branching out, helping other people. And you dealing with people's personal information. But the beautiful thing about it is your name is so great in these streets. Like, everybody knows Miss Classy she gonna do it, she gonna get it done.
Right. That still doesn't stop people from fear of it happening again. I would say at least 40% of my clients come to me and be like, well, I had such and such do my credit before, and this happened and this happened. So about 40% of the clients I have to talk to and, let them know, like, I'm sorry for your experience, but you're here now. So a lot of people have tried to repair their credit and did not have a good experience, and it scarred them and it discouraged them from trying or continuing on that journey. I see that. I see there's only like 4 or 5 people that I can maybe run off, including yourself, that I know they get it done. And it's not just because I've either dealt with them directly or I've heard about them doing some great things with other people. And like, we're not going to share this platform with just anybody. You know what I mean, too, because we want to keep that integrity for our listeners. So shout out to you being one of those folks. Well, thank you. The hype bell again. So you say, okay, I'm working with all these people. Let me get out here a little bit and tell people about what's going on. So what kind of boosted that? What motivated that? I got a big mouth. Shout out to that. Probably helps with getting them things off the credit too. I got a big mouth, but no, I've always been real. I've gotten along better with the guys than the girls because I'm not into the whole catty clique type thing. I'm real down to earth, and I'm thinking, how many people? Well, first of all, let's backtrack. When I discovered credit and how it worked, it opened up a whole new world, and I was so mad at myself. Like, yo, why am I just not finding this out? But how can you be mad? We're never exposed to it. I was mad because the information is there. It is. And I never searched for it until I had that goal of, hey, I want to be a homeowner by the time I'm 27. Okay. So it's not like the information is hidden. It's in plain sight. But I was busy living my life. I'm in my 20s. I'm fresh out of the military. I'm in Atlanta. I wasn't right. But I was so mad at myself, like, yo, I should have had my priorities together and buckled down. So finding out that information, it made me wonder, like, yo, how many people out here are struggling and suffering when they don't have to? I feel like it's my job to put the information out there. Once it's out there, they do with it whatever they want. Right. But at least I know I got to sleep at night. I'm going to sleep peacefully at night. Because you got the information, but you also sharing it. I did my part. Right. And and I want to clear this up, too, for anybody. You get this information, you share it willingly, but that doesn't affect your bottom line on your business. No. Because at the end of the day, it's always going to be people who are too busy or too lazy.
Gotcha.
And some people who just can't comprehend it. I'm not gonna lie and say it's easy. It's gibberish.
Yeah.
So some people are trying and they don't understand
some people
what it's saying.
Need to implement their time other places, so they will hire a professional and still get the same work done, and then support you at the same time, because that's your business. That's the service you offer. Right.
And then for me, I don't accept every client that comes to me.
Shout out for the integrity.
I don't accept every client because some people aren't ready. And it will affect all the other clients. I'm the only one in my company who sees your credit report, which means that I don't have time to waste. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Yeah. So if you come to me and I'm telling you, okay, I need you to sign up with Experian.com to see your credit report, and you taking forever to do it, I'm not going to waste my time on you. You're not ready. It's somebody else ready. Come back to me when you're ready. And I realized that people respect that. I'm not going to accept everybody. Right.
Well, that means you're not just going to take their money and then just let them work at their own pace, because that's a reflection of your service.
No. I pride myself on 30-day results, meaning within 30 days, you're going to see something on your credit report. Yeah. Now, if you sign up with me today and you don't get the information to me for until 10 days, I done lost 10 days. Yeah. That's affecting my 30-day turnaround. I can't do that.
So shout out to the 30 days. I know everything is not guaranteed in 30 days, though.
No, that's when you will start seeing results. Okay. A lot of times when you go with those larger companies, you don't see anything happen at all. No change, no change in your score, nothing comes off, nothing. Within 30 days, you go see some type of action and know, okay, Miss Classy, she doing what she needs to do.
Okay, so we're going to see something in the first 30 days.
Yes.
Something positive.
Positive.
That's what I'm talking about.
Depends. Sometimes people want to remove their student loans, and that's not a good thing.
Okay.
People look at student loans as a bad thing, and it's really a great thing.
Boy, talk to me. Let me hit the hype button for student loans. I know everybody perked up now. All right, talk to me about this.
Student loans is, when you think about it, it's literally a loan. So if you have no credit at all, or bad credit, and you remove those student loans, you're taking away the one loan that has positive reporting on it.
Some history on it.
It has history and it has age. Okay. When you remove that and you're taking away that age, you really have nothing. Student loans actually help your credit.
Okay, so if I got a student loan on my report, which most of us do, have a student loan on your credit report, right? And we're paying it. Then it's positive.
It is positive. Wow. It's just like if you went to the bank and got a personal loan, or you went and got an auto loan. It's positive.
Same thing. I like it. All right, that's crazy. I did not know that. So we're going to keep that moving. So y'all stop trying to get Sally Mae to get that thing off of there. Just use it to your advantage.
Use it to your advantage.
That's dope. Okay, that's it. That's crazy right there. Now, you kind of dabbling into, because I don't want to dig too deep into credit, because I know that's what you do, and I want people to hit you up directly. But you also do business funding. You help people like take their businesses. So now I've been down with OPP since Naughty by Nature dropped it, but you down with OPM. Talk to me about OPM.
I am the queen of OPM. Other people's money.
Hit the bell for it.
Listen.
That's how the rich get richer.
Listen, I'm the queen of OPM. I do not believe in using my personal money unless I want to. Okay. And who really ever wants to use their own money?
I don't want to use it.
Right. So basically, for example, I'm going to give you a personal example. So the beginning of every month, I have a credit card, a high limit credit card. And I put my mortgage payment on it, all my utilities, everything. The first of the month, I just charge it to the card. Okay. The money that I make from my company and the different services I offer, I use that and I split it into 2 payments. Okay. So pay everything on the card the first of the month. Then I make one payment, and then I make the second payment to pay the card off. Okay. So the balance is back down to 0, and I do it again every month. Okay. What that does is it makes them increase my limit. So it increased my limit to the point where I can go and just buy a whole property and swipe my credit card.
Hit the hype bell for swiping a property card. How much is that? $300,000. Swipe it. It's gonna be paid off.
Really, they're rewarding me. Yeah. With a higher limit for using their money to pay my bills. Wow. And that's really how it works. I am the queen of credit cards. I would pick a credit card over a loan any day. Because when you get a loan and you spend that money, it's gone. Over with. Yeah. That credit card is never ending. I call them my sugar daddies.
Hold on now. Wait a minute. Y'all sugar daddies taking you on flights, and then they argue because you won't put them in the picture. Her sugar daddies just fit in her pocket.
Listen, I got a sugar daddy that take care of the house.
Okay.
That's that Navy Federal. That's my main.
All right.
You know, I got the Bank of America. That sugar daddy. You know, he like to make sure I keep gas in my car.
Okay.
You know, the Capital One sugar daddy. That's if I want to take a trip, Capital One, like I got you, because you know, give you those cashback rewards.
Okay.
He makes sure I get the Instagram post. Those
I
my
like
sugar
it.
daddies.
Let me. I need me some cougars. Find me some cougars, Miss
gonna get
Class.
you some
We
cougars.
gonna give me some cougars for the end of the day. Next time y'all see me on somebody's island, just know my cougar paid for it. All right, and I ain't had to give her no sugar neither to get out there. You know?
Listen,
just gotta make that payment. I ain't mad at that. I love the way that you took a term and then flipped it to your advantage. You made something positive.
Listen, I am an advocate for my people. I love helping every race, every nationality. However, what actually made me start the company, you know, besides my mother, is I saw the need for financial literacy within the Black community.
Correct.
A lot of these companies or people who claim to do credit are let's think positive. They'll repair your credit, but now what? Now that your credit is fixed, how do you not end back up in the same place?
Yeah.
They're not educating you on the do's and the don'ts, so you don't end back up where you are.
Right.
You can't have someone like in Florida, they just passed it to where in order to graduate from high school, you have to take a financial literacy class.
Oh, that's wonderful.
But look who's teaching the class. You have to be, I'm not going to say from the culture, but you have to understand the culture to know how to connect with them to get it to understand. I've been there and...
No, you just put it in a great way. So, like... We learn different. We see different. We take things in differently, right? Consume things differently, right? And there's nothing bad about it. Nothing. It's just different,
right?
So we can't be in a class board and be able to pick up that information,
right?
Because like right now, I want to ask and hire you to teach my daughters how to do this. Like I'll be like, okay, what is it gonna cost? I need them to be able to have some sugar daddies. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean when I say that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
let's do it.
Right. So
I'm
I
down
love
for
that.
it.
I love that. Right now, we with Miss Classy. For those tuning in on the radio side, I hope you guys are taking in all these jewels she's dropping right now. She's helping you do these things. Now we have so many artists out here, so many musicians out here that come to the station. We got hundreds of them playing right now, nonstop. But you're able to help them turn their artistry or brands into a business.
A lot of these artists are so broke. You would not know it. They live off of their name. And it's sad because they're the one busting their behind to make everybody else rich. There's a lot of artists that have had to file bankruptcy and it should not be, which makes me want to look at the label. What are you doing or not doing to make sure this person is set up? If you taking all their money, what is it going to hurt you to at least make sure your artist credit is A1 so that they can have a roof over their head? So you have to be considerate of who you're going into business with. Nowadays, a lot of artists are going independent, which means they are funding everything. Make it easier. Use your OPM.
Okay.
OPM. That's what OPM.
Use your credit to fund
and when you
your
do
business.
your shows, you pay back your cougars or your sugar daddies.
Yeah, there you go.
And now, God forbid, if anything happens, you fall out of the relationship with that label, nothing is in that label's name. It's in your name. Can't nobody take it from you. You never put whether or not you or your family will eat and have a roof over their head into someone else's hands.
Got you. So even people that work a job could take that same approach. If
Absolutely.
they work in a corporate job and this and that, but they could take that same approach you have and build up their own brand as a business.
Absolutely.
I understand.
Absolutely. I'm an advocate for being a business owner. You can still work your 9 to 5. Not everyone is meant to be a business owner. And you don't have to run the business, but you should have a business register.
Right.
That is a huge, I would say, credit and business being a business owner is the secret to wealth. By being a business owner, you get to write off so much. That can be the key to you not living check to check. It's by simply creating an LLC. I don't care if you say you knit socks. Say you knit socks, pay the little $150 to set it up. You don't even have to make any sales. But as long as that business is up and running, you get to write off your lights, your water, your internet. Ladies, every time you get that lace front or your nails done, that's a write-off. That's a part of your uniform. Not only that creates generational wealth. The government will give you $12,000 a year for your child if you list them as an employee for your company.
Hit the high bell for that. That's what's up.
Now, if you live in Georgia, shout out to, Georgia, there's no child labor law, which means if I had a child today, I can list that child tomorrow as an employee.
Okay.
So $12,000 a year from the government all the way up to that child is 18 years old. That is what I'm sending my child off into the world.
So how do you find the 12,000? How do you get to that?
So you would list your child as an employee.
Okay.
Set up a bank account for them, and you can decide if you want to pay them weekly or every 2 weeks. Put $20 in the account every week if it's weekly or every 2 weeks. Now that's their paycheck. At the end of the year, when you're filing the business taxes, that child will file their taxes as well. But because they are a minor, 12 is the max. They can't get more than that.
Gotcha.
And they will give that $12,000 check for your child, your minor.
Wow.
Take that $12,000 and put it up. What I would do is I won't put it in a regular bank account. I get an interest bearing account. So it's accumulating interest.
Right.
So again, when that child turns 18, that's the money they're going off into the world with.
But with that first 12,000, they can also get a life insurance policy, like and then use that to borrow against it, right?
They sure can. It's so many ways to go about it. Some kids want to go to college, then use it for college. Or you can use it and buy a property. Now, when your child is in college, they don't have to struggle and have the struggling college, thing going on. They got this house that they're renting out, and the money that they're making from that property is what they use to survive in college.
Sheesh, let me hit the hype bell for that. I hope y'all are listening, because that is wonderful, this information that she's giving us right now. Right now we miss Classy. She's kind of dropping so many jewels and gems right now. Just keep sprinkling them on us. You know what I mean? We appreciate that. And I just love that how connected you are to the culture in the same time as you know your business, you know your stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my mother always told me, I was a little girl in elementary, I'll never forget it. And I say, Mama, one day I'm going to make a lot of money. And she said, okay, baby, never forget where you come from. And that just stuck with me. So every level I hit, I'm thankful for it, but I can't forget where I come from. It made up who I am.
Absolutely. We see that. Miss Classy. That's who you are. That's what I'm talking about. And it comes across in business acumen as well. Like the class is just all over the place. Tell me about that. How do some of your business practices carry over to your personal life?
I'm a big advocate on practicing what I preach. So I have this system.
Okay. Free game, ladies.
I can't believe I'm going to tell y'all this. Lord. So I found the little cheat code on how to increase your income annually instantly. And I was like, okay, this is a big ass. Let me, show people how to do it. So I would take pictures of my bank account to show people. A lot of people say, oh yeah, I got this kind of money, or my credit is this, and you really don't know. So I'm like, I take a picture of my credit score, look at my credit score, look at my bank account. Right. But what it is you got to have two banks. I don't want to call out banks' names. So we're going to say bank A, bank B.
Because they're not paying you. I got you.
You go to...
Right.
So you would go to bank A, say withdraw $5,000. Go to bank B and deposit that same $5,000. Say you do that on Monday. Then Friday, you go back to bank B, take out that $5,000 and put it back into bank A. You're basically taking the same $5,000 going back and forth. Right. At the end of the month, what do you get from your bank? A bank statement. Yeah. So now your deposits have gone from $1,000, what you normally get from your job, to the $5,000 to $20,000 in a month. Right. So now when you want to go get a house or any type of loan, what do they always need to see? Deposit history. Your bank statement to see that you make the money. You instantly increased, and I go get what I want to get. Wow. You don't got to be out here getting fraud bank statements made. Right. And you're not losing the money. You're recycling that money. Yeah. So you want that $3 million house, you need to show $1 million income. You need to take that $1 million, divide it by 12. That's how much you need to make a month. Okay. So maybe you need to do the back and forth between A and B 2 or 3 times a week. But it's easy to show that you make that meal. Right. So
I got you. Just as long as it's not in the same institution.
You got you got to be 2 different banks.
Gotcha.
And now you can decide, okay, I'm gonna use this bank statement to get the mortgage, and I'm gonna use this bank statement to go and get the car.
Gotcha. Wow. Free game. God, man. I usually say I'm aware of pain. I'm really about to do it today. I'm about to knock the batteries out this thing. Man, I appreciate you coming through and dropping those gems on us.
No problem.
That's crazy, man. Give me a story of someone that you're not telling their business, but a story of someone that you was like, okay, and then you help them get to one of those goals like you had. Like you wanted a house, you went and got your house. Now you sitting on, like you said, these bank accounts, these statements, and you know you living good, but you helping other people achieve it. Give me one of those stories.
Ooh.
I know it's a lot of.
It's hard to pick just one. I have a few. That was in the last class I did when I was offering classes. I had a class called The Blueprint.
Can we do one here? Hit the hype bell for her saying yes, maybe. Keep going.
I had a class called The Blueprint. And the Blueprint, that class was teaching you how to make 6 figures in a year. And I had people, I did it virtual, people from different states. Particularly is one lady out in Philly that stands out to me at the moment. She loved cooking.
Okay.
And she was struggling. She was taking care of her kids, her grandkids.
Yeah.
And she was like, I really want to start my own catering company. She took the course, and my courses, because I care, I go over and beyond.
Yeah.
So literally helping her to set up and register the company, to what she should name it, to the company colors, all the things that we don't think about that matters.
Yeah.
Helped her do all of that. She launched the company. I even told her, this is how, what's your menu? Okay, this is what you need to charge. Never been to Philly.
Yeah.
Don't know what the economy like, but I know business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Helped her set up everything. This was 2 years ago. Within that first year of her taking my course, she made 6 figures, and she's still making 6 figures.
Wow.
She just renovated her house. I guess the houses in Philly, she say, is different. It's like you have your house, then another part. She bought that second house attached and turned it into like a full kitchen, like a culinary kitchen. And she's been doing her thing. So we're friends on Facebook, and I see her posting her pictures, and I'm like,
look at this. Look at God.
dog it.
I see you. Man, that's awesome. That is beautiful, because not only have you changed her situation, you just changed everybody connected to her. Like you said, she helping her kids, grandkids. Now she helping folks in the neighborhood and everything.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. If I could teach one person and give them that knowledge, I need them to go and take it back to home base.
Yeah.
That's the only way we can get back the Black Wall Street, or get back what I personally believe is rightfully ours.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I like it. I like this. This is what we needed today on this Tuesday. You just motivated me for the rest of the year. Let's get out to this thing called what we call the Fast Four. You ready to play Fast Four?
All right, let's
all right.
do it.
You just answer these questions however you want to answer them, all right?
Oh, Lord.
Whatever way you feel comfortable. Now, it's easy. One thing you wish everybody knew about credit without you having to explain it.
Stop paying collection accounts.
Somebody just told me that yesterday.
I hate that. Like, that's the biggest ripoff.
It is.
Never
how do
pay a
you
collection.
buy somebody's debt and then try to get that's
Ain't nobody, you should mind your business. Ain't nobody tell you to go over there and buy that debt. Legally, this ain't nothing Miss Classy is making up.
Yeah.
The law says
I never did business
you
with that
do
company.
not have to pay a collection account. Collection account, charge of account. Stop giving them people your money.
Shout out to y'all. Stop. They just keep ignoring that phone call. All right, cool. You can have a dinner with 4 guests. Who would those 4 guests be?
Ooh, okay. I hope they listening. Y'all ready? Jay-Z,
Okay.
Michelle Obama,
Right.
Jay-Z, Michelle Obama. 2 more. Ooh, this is hard.
Yeah, them first 2
I'm
guests
not a-
on speed
I'm
dial.
not really like a fan, but Kim Kardashian, she about her bush.
Yeah, she about that check. I ain't gonna lie to you. She knows some secret codes.
And then I would have to say Oprah.
Jay-Z, Michelle Obama, Kim Kardashian, and Oprah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, where are y'all eating, or what are y'all eating?
I'll cook if they want me to. It don't matter.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, your favorite place to travel?
Ooh. I would have to say it'll be back home, Jamaica.
Okay. What part of Jamaica? 'Cause I know you work hard, but you got to play a little
So
bit.
my family is from the country, from
Okay.
Trelawney.
Okay.
But anywhere from Mo Bay or Montego Bay, as Americans call it, or Ocho Rios, anyways tropical. I don't really go to Kingston. Kingston is too much like here.
Gotcha.
It's very city. I need the sand and the beach.
yeah.
It's just, before you even step off the plane, when the plane land, you just feel
it, yeah,
the
connection.
weight lift off your shoulders. So I
I need to get some weight lifted off. I'm going to Jamaica.
Go to
I'm going to get me
Jamaica.
some cougars
And it's
that
a
we
cheap
talked
trip.
about and then go to Jamaica.
It's
That's
a cheap
what I'm
trip.
talking about. All right, cool. I like it. I like it. All right. Last question. One piece of advice you would give yourself at 18. Like, you can go back, tell Miss Classy one thing.
One piece of advice. It's okay. I would tell myself it's okay. I've always been so goal oriented and I'm gonna do this by this time and this by this time, and I've been so strict on myself. It's okay. Like if I don't hit the goal, I feel like I'm a failure. It's okay.
But you learned on the way.
You go get there.
Yeah.
It's okay. So what? You didn't get it at 27. You got it at 28. It's okay. You still doing more at 27 or 28 than people 45.
That's it.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Breathe. It's okay.
I like it. And that's it. Miss Classy right here, Reec Radio. We about to get back to this mix. I so appreciate you coming through.
I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. Tell everybody where they can get you at, where they can find you at, social media, websites.
So you can find me on social media, all platforms at I am Miss Classy, MS Classy. Facebook is Renisha Toombs. Website is classycreditllc.com.
Okay.
Phone number 678-466-9242.
I hope y'all got all of that. I sure did. All right, make sure that y'all tap in with her, man. Quick thing, Pops knows best for the day, or Reese's Peace of Mind. We're gonna go with something I heard Pop say before. The normal way to do things isn't always the best way to get those things done. So this young lady just told us that she figured out a different route to get to that house at 27. And now she's figuring out a whole bunch of routes for us to reach our dreams. And she's sharing it with people too. So your health, your wealth can be somebody else's health when it comes down to their finances. And we appreciate you being open and honest and sharing. And thank you so much for what you're doing for the people.
Thank you. Thank you.
There it is. All right, we getting back to this mix, man. We appreciate y'all. This is Reec Radio.